Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning. Sorry, I don't know why it took me so long to remember. It's early. It's like 4:40 a.m. I'm getting ready to work out, and I've got a workout partner this morning. My little buddy, Cal. That's my son. He's hanging out with me out here this morning because he is up early and up often this past night. So to give his mom a little bit of a break, I'm gonna hang out with him this morning while I work out. So that's what we're getting ready to do. Haven't had anything to eat. I'm gonna have my normal amino energy and creatine shake pre-workout, and then chest and triceps because it's the beginning of the split again, and yeah, tear into it, start the day off right. So enjoy the training video. I'll see you afterwards. Cal, can you say hi? See you afterwards. I'm still working out, but somebody, my workout partner, gave in to the sleep. Don't we all wish we could all sleep that peaceful, huh? Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so back to working out. Alright, it's 7:49 a.m. I am on my way to work. After I finished up my workout, I went inside, I ate breakfast, which essentially was a beefed up protein shake. By beefed up, I don't mean like beef in the protein shake. I mean it had other things than just the protein powder. So I put 2 scoops of protein powder, ice, water, a tablespoon of peanut butter, and a 5-ounce banana. Blended that up, drank that, and that was breakfast. It was very good. And then basically just spent the rest of the morning just hanging out, holding Cal, making him laugh, getting him ready for the day. That was fun. And then I had to take my little sister-in-law to school. So I dropped her off at school, and then before I headed into work, I stopped at Starbucks, which you guys saw, and I got a Trenta iced coffee. Yes, 30 ounces of coffee. You can judge me, that's okay. And then I got a tall Americano, and I put a little bit of half and half in it, probably a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons, probably less than 2 tablespoons. And then, yeah, so now I'm on my way to work. It's election day, so the plan is hopefully get out of work at 4, so 8 to 4, 8 hours, take lunch at the very end of the day, head back to Joplin, and then pick up my wife and Cal, and then we'll go to the polling place and we'll put our votes in. So excited. That was sarcasm if you couldn't tell. Yeah, so vote, and then back home, hang out for a little bit. Jiu-jitsu class now is my jiu-jitsu instructor has opened up his own facility, so he changed up his class times a little bit. So now instead of 7:30 to 9, it's actually 7 to 9. So once we get back home later this evening, it'll probably be like hang out for an hour, then head off to jiu-jitsu and do that, and then come home. So I just kind of basically told you my whole plan for the day before I'm going to show you my whole plan for the day. Don't worry, I'm still new to this vlogging thing, so the idea with vlogging is to not tell you about the day, but to show you the day. But sometimes that's hard when you're filming just yourself. It's hard to capture like clips of you doing stuff because it's all from like first person perspective. It's hard to get third person perspective, which I think makes for better film, but it is what it is. Anyways, headed to work. I think I'm gonna actually skip lunch at work. I forgot my protein bars. I don't really want to have to leave work to go anywhere, but we'll see. So I think I'm gonna skip lunch and then just eat something when I get home before jiu-jitsu. So I don't know, we'll see. I will talk to you guys in a while. Good afternoon, everybody. It is 4:23 p.m. I guess today is November 8th, so it's election day. So I'm leaving work right now. I haven't had anything to eat since this morning. No lunch. No lunch because I forgot lunch essentially, but skipping a meal, I'm trying to slide. I don't like that. Skipping a meal in terms of like damage it's gonna do to your metabolism, like it really isn't a thing. Like it's okay to skip a meal. If you want to skip breakfast, like it's just not gonna destroy you. Most people though, the problem is they skip a meal and they overeat at the next meal, which is okay if you're just consuming the equivocal amount you would consume between lunch and dinner, just all at dinner. But what a lot of times happens is people overcompensate and they end up eating more than they would eat between lunch and dinner all at dinner because they're starving, as most of us, would put it or say it when we miss a meal. But yeah, so I don't like, preferably I like to eat and I like to feel full. So like, not that, I've never fasted before, but on a preference, I would like to eat more often. So like 3 or 4 meals a day is usually kind of my average. But occasionally if you forget lunch and you want to skip lunch, like it's not a big deal. You don't have to, just because you forgot lunch and you feel like, oh, if I, skipping a meal is worse than, going out to McDonald's. No, the reverse is the truth. I'd rather you skip the meal if your only option is to eat shitty at McDonald's. And like that should be kind of taken with a grain of salt, because could you make some good nutritional choices at McDonald's? Yes, probably. You could probably stay in a pretty good, reasonable calorie macro range. But you get my point. Like my point is, don't eat terribly or eat too much food or eat the wrong amounts of food just because that's your option. Like skipping a meal is an okay option too. So that's my point there. I'm gonna go vote now. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm gonna vote for, because at this point I have no clue who I'm gonna vote for, especially in regards to the, particularly in regards to the presidential ticket, but it is what it is, so. Yeah, there's just not a lot to say when it comes to that, but yeah, so heading there, and then jiu-jitsu this night. So I haven't been to jiu-jitsu in a week, so I'm very excited to get back. We're at a new facility. The instructor just opened this place up a week ago. Last week was the full week of classes, so I'm very excited to see it and be a part of it. So yeah, looking forward to that, and looking forward to eating something before I go. So I will see you guys probably when I eat again. So see you then. Okay, so voting, it was a success. If you guys want to know, I did not vote for Hillary or Trump or the Green Party candidate, or I think it was Gary Johnson. I don't even know who the Libertarian candidate was. Well, I mean, I think it was Gary Johnson, but I'm not like 100% certain. I didn't like any of them. I didn't want to vote for any of them. So I wrote in Mike Lee, senator from Utah. Highly respect him as a politician, as a man. Yeah, I just think we need more people like that in politics. And I would be happy to vote for him for president now or later. And hopefully he will be a presidential nominee. Okay, that's it for the politics. You can handle the rest of it in the comments. If you disagree or want to share your opinion, I'm fine with that. However, voting was a success. Came back home. I had 2 protein bars.
I had like 5 crackers plus 10 other kinds of 10 crackers of another kind, and I had like probably 6, I estimated 8, but it was probably more like 6 tablespoons of hummus, which is like close to, I think it was close to like 800 calories or something like that, which isn't bad. They'll fill me up before jiu-jitsu. So now I'm going to jiu-jitsu. It's a brand new place. I haven't been there before, so I know it's about 30 minutes away from my house, so I'm leaving now. It's about 6:30, hopefully to get there before 7. Class from 7 to 9. Yeah, so I will probably get to film some footage at class now, so there might be some footage, and then there might be some jiu-jitsu footage in the next clip, but I can't say for certain because I don't know for certain. But either way, I'll see you after jiu-jitsu. Good evening. It is 9:12 p.m. I just finished up at jiu-jitsu practice, went really well. First class back in like a week. Yeah, it was good. It was good to be back out there. It's always kind of like weird how quickly things come back, but also how it takes you a little bit to get back into that mindset and get back into that strategy, get back into that kind of physical chess game when you haven't played it, and even in 7 days, 8 days, whatever it is. Yeah, but it was good. Awesome facility, like I said in the clip on the way to practice. It's a brand new facility in the sense that it's brand new to us. That the instructor that was teaching at a local kind of sports complex place, and now has, from my understanding, has rented space or shares space with another martial arts instructor, and he teaches jiu-jitsu on certain days, and the other guy teaches another martial arts on other days and times. Which is awesome, good times. If you guys are in the Joplin, Missouri, kind of Joplin metropolitan area, it's called Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu, and I think eventually it's probably going to be Gracie Humaida Joplin, but that's like probably down the road a little ways. But right now it's Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu. Great group of guys, like incredible instructor, world-class instructor, who's also a world-class competitor in the sport. So, I mean, you're getting it from somebody who can teach it, but also do it, which just, like as a coach, like as a fitness coach, like I don't ever teach somebody anything I can't do myself. Like there's just, so to have somebody who can teach the sport as well as do it at a high level, I think that's really difficult to find. So if you're in the Joplin metropolitan area, come check us out, Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu. It's awesome, it's fun, it's a good time, good group of guys, a brotherhood. If you're a lady, come out. All genders are welcome. Yeah, just like, it doesn't matter if you're doing it for self-defense, you're doing it for fitness, are you doing it for the sport of jiu-jitsu, if you're doing it for confidence, if you're doing it, part of me getting into it was I just felt like I missed that physicality that I used to get from football and from other sports that were contact-oriented sports. I felt like that was something that has been missing in my world since graduating high school, and so bringing that back in has been just awesome. And yeah, just couldn't highly recommend it enough. That's my little testimonial for Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu. You can find them on Facebook, Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu. I think it's matclubjoplin.com is the website. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, just like, if you haven't tried Jiu-Jitsu, try it wherever you are. But if you're in the Joplin area, come out to Mat Club Jiu-Jitsu. Right now, I'm driving back home. I'm going to actually stop, I think, and get dinner. I have I'm sitting at 1,300 calories for the day, and I have 2,200 to spend. So I've got about 900 calories. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through Chick-fil-A, I think. And I think I'm going to get some food there, and then head home. And then probably, yeah, I don't know. You guys will see what I do at home. So I will catch up with you guys then. Awesome. Bye. What? I don't know why I say bye. See you guys in a bit.
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't show you what I ended up having for dinner, but what I ended up having was exactly what I told you. I went to Chick-fil-A, got 2 12-count Chick-fil-A nugget, entree only, no meal, no fry, no dressing. Ate those nuggets, came home, watched a little bit of the election results, and then had a couple glasses of whole milk. Like I poured it, and it's waiting in there for me to come drink it. And I don't know about the election. They haven't called it yet, but I'm tired. I'm going to bed. So I guess in the morning I'll wake up and find out who's the new president of the United States. Other than that, today was good for me. Hit my target macros, target calories, went a little bit over, but the goal is ballpark, like to be in that area. You're never gonna get it exact all the time. I trained today, that went well. Then went to jiu-jitsu practice, that went well. So yeah, all in all, good day. Got to hold cal, and the cut continues. The process, guys, it just doesn't. It is what it is. Like that, you just have to kind of roll with the punches and keep showing up and be consistent. And that's the purpose of showing you guys this process. There's nothing glamorous to it. There's nothing crazy to it. You can do it in a really sustainable, simple, executable way. So it's just being smart, making outcome-based decisions, being consistent, tracking, not getting down based on results from week to week, just trusting the process, and that's what it takes. So I'm gonna go in there, drink my milk, and then go to bed, and I'll see you guys next episode. If you enjoyed the video, you're enjoying the series, please share the playlist, share an episode with one of your friends or family members who you think might be interested as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.